Hello manifestors, it's Olivia Grace back with another video. I am a manifestation coach. I help women break through their perceived glass ceiling and achieve their next level in business, love, and or life. I am still accepting applications for my group coaching program beginning this fall. So if you're interested, I'll have a link in the description. Also, you can use that same link to apply to coach with me one-on-one. And I'm going live in my group right now because I'm still having problems with my phone and storage. But if you're catching this on YouTube, I will have a link for you to join my group so that you can catch me live, ask me questions, and be amongst other powerful creators. All right. Okay, guys. So today we're talking about manifesting effortlessly. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. The more I know about manifesting, the more I learn about manifesting, the more I see how easy and effortless it really is, and that we just make it much harder than it has to be. And that really comes from this idea of working hard. You have to hustle, you have to grind. Anything worth having is like hard to get, or whatever that saying is. You know, we have this idea that for us to prosper, we have to work really hard and basically run ourselves into the ground to do that. And then that mentality carries over into manifesting, where a person may not think that they have to work hard, but that they have to try hard to manifest, that they have to do a million techniques every day, or script a million times a day, or visualize a million times a day, or do all these just things all the time, when those things, again, like I always tell you guys, is not what's creating for you. Okay, it's about being in a state, and it's about embodying the energy. So the purpose of your technique, and I'm not saying anything bad about techniques. I do have my clients use techniques sometimes, but most of the time what I tell them to do is to embody the feeling of having what they want. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know when it comes to manifesting effortlessly is to know that things can be easy. Okay, a lot of people do not think that things can be easy for them at all. There's no pain without, or there's no gain without pain. That's what a lot of people think. So if you have that background belief, then you can believe that everything is going to seem like that. Even manifesting, okay? You're manifesting your entire reality right now, and you're doing it not purposefully. You're not trying. A lot of people don't even know about manifestation, right? And they're just now figuring it out, but you've been doing it from the beginning. So it's something, it's automatic. It just happens. And it's just reflecting what's going on inside of you. So instead of trying to change what's going on outside of you by working hard and forcing it and pushing it and, you know, resisting things and all that stuff, you want to create an inner environment that allows ease. Okay. I'm an entrepreneur, you guys. I'm running a business. Guess what? I don't work hard. Okay. There may be days where I'm doing a lot, but I really, like, so people will be like, oh wow, I bet it's really hard. Like, I bet you work really hard. No, I don't, because I cultivated an energy of ease. I live in ease, and I know that things can be easy for me, so they are. Okay, I spend more time like cultivating my energy and making sure that my energy is good than I spend doing action and taking action and doing this and doing that and doing these things, right? Okay, so first, know that it can be easy, you guys, because if you have this idea, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do, because this is something that's kind of passed down from generation to generation to generation, of things have to be hard, you have to struggle and struggle and struggle, and if you don't, then you'll never make it. Okay, so think about that and start telling yourself things can be easy. I'm creating a whole entire universe, a whole entire world. I'm keeping it in place with just my consciousness right now. And I'm not trying to do that, so I don't have to try to get other things. And again, this is so opposite from what we know that it's hard for our brain to conceive that. You mean I don't have to try and work and work and work for something I want? You don't. And you'll see that, which brings me to my next point, the more that you effort, the more that you're affirming in lack. Okay, the more that you're trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, you're doing that from a place of I don't have it. Okay, and because you're manifesting all the time, you're always manifesting instantly, effortlessly. Okay, so every time that you pick up a pen to script, right, there's a difference between saying, oh, I scripted yesterday and that felt so good, I felt so in the zone and my day went really well after that, I'm going to do it again today. And there's a difference between, oh my God, okay, I really need this thing to manifest for me, so I'm going to go script about it, and I'm going to set an alarm for another hour so that I can go script about it again. And then I know at 3 o'clock I have to script about it 30 times, and at 6 o'clock I have to script about it 60 times, and 9, like, I've never done any of those things, you guys, and I've manifested manifested. I've manifested plenty of things, okay? I'm not about to sit here and take hours out of my day to write something over and over and over again, okay? And I'm not saying that doesn't work, because it can work, because it can inspire the state in you, but there's much easier and effortless ways to inspire a state rather than doing, okay? We take that idea of no pain or no gain without pain, and we bring it into manifesting that, okay, I can't become this great thing. I can't create this great thing until I go through all this stuff, until I do all this stuff, until I like bang it into place, all this stuff. You don't have to do that, okay? And so if you're doing techniques from lack, and you can feel it. Is it a feeling of, I'm doing this to feel good? I'm doing this because I enjoy doing it? Or is it the feeling of, I have to do this, and if I don't, then I'm not going to get my manifestation? Do not, you guys, do not put power outside of yourself. There's no power outside of you. There's no person that has power outside of you. Someone tried to tell me the other day that she was going to tell me my destiny and that the ancestors directed her to me, and I let her know that I create my own destiny, you know, and I sent her love and blessings, and she, I guess, I don't know, felt a way about that and was like laughing at me creating my own destiny and telling me my destiny is created already. No, it's not. Okay. Nothing is set in stone. You are creating your own destiny as you go. But guess what? If you believe that your destiny is just created and some person that can hop in your inbox can tell you about your life and they know more than you, then you can create that because you're that powerful. Okay. And I'm just saying that, you guys, no, there's no power outside of you. All right. So really give attention to the inside. This is where everything is stemming from, not the outside. Your efforting, your action, whether it's manifestation techniques or action that you're doing out in the world. Think about the last thing that you manifested. Was it because you went door to door asking everybody for it? Was it because you messaged a whole bunch of people asking them to give it to you? Or did it kind of come to you and flow into your life, right? That is how manifestation works. It happens automatically. It's already happening automatically. The quicker that you can know that my manifestation is already done. So if your manifestation was already done, would you be scripting 10 times a day? Would you be visualizing 10 times a day? Would you be looking up new techniques and new teachers and new this and new that all the time? If it was already done, you wouldn't. But you're doing that from a place of lack, okay? So do not effort from lack. Do things, take inspired action. I'm not telling you not to do anything at all. I'm not telling you just to sit on your bed and meditate. Obviously you have a life. Live your life, but when it comes to your manifestation, take inspired action. When you get the feeling to do something, go do it. But do not do things because you think that it's gonna get you some kind of outcome, especially when you're coming from a lackful state, okay? And the last thing to know is to know your worth, okay? If you know that you're worthy and you're deserving, that the whole creator, the creator of all this stuff that we are experiencing, thought that you should be here, thought that you should have what you want, okay? Your desires are a gift from God. Your desires are placed in you by the universe. The universe is choosing you to experience your desire through you in your human vessel. Okay, so you automatically deserve it. There's nothing that you need to do. There's no finish line you need to cross. There's no like thing you need to like become and rise up out of the act. Like you're that already. Okay, and the more that you realize that you're that already, the quicker and easier it will be for you to manifest things. But know that you are worthy. When you know you're worthy, I was going to use like a comparison or a metaphor. If you're in a relationship, and I'm sure, you know, as women, we've been in a relationship with guys that we just have to beg for everything from, right? Please take me out on a date. Please text me. Please call me. Please do this. Please communicate with me. Please do. And it's just like you're begging and begging and begging and begging and begging and begging. But when you know that you're deserving and you know that you're worthy, you're not begging or asking for anything. You know that innately. And guess what? You attract men that know that innately about you too and treat you that way automatically. And also when you have somebody in your life that you are having to beg and plead with and drag by the ear to do something for you that you want, you would let them go because you're seeing that what you know about yourself, which is that you're deserving and worthy, obviously they're not knowing that. Okay, so you're not even going to waste your time trying to convince them of something that you know already. All right, it's the same thing with your manifestation. You don't have to beg. You don't have to plead. You don't have to get down on your knees and tell, like, we really feel like we gain things from being a victim. Like if we pity ourselves enough, then God will have mercy on us and bless us. No, that, like, God didn't come here for, that wasn't the point of it. It's not to say that you can never pity yourself. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it, but that's not what you came here for. You came to expand. You came to know yourself as an infinite creator, as an expansive being, and you came to know yourself as God, period. And none of those things that I just said is pitying yourself or begging or all this other kind of stuff. It's not a part of that. Okay. When you know that you're deserving and worthy, you expect things to work out for you. You expect your desires to come. You expect whatever you're manifesting to flow into your life effortlessly because you know you already deserve it. You're not trying to prove that you deserve it by hard work, which is another thing people do. They try to prove their worthiness by hard work, prove that, okay, I do deserve it. I work so hard. I've struggled so much. People like to glorify their struggle. Oh my gosh, my struggle was worse. I came from nothing, absolutely nothing. And you know, that's why I deserve Like, no, you deserve it because you're here. You deserve it because you're born worthy. That's it. Okay. So that's really what I have for you guys today. Know that things can be easy. Start telling yourself that things can be easy. Stop telling yourself that life is hard, that everything is hard. There's no gain without pain. No, that's just a story. I mean, you can tell that if you want that, if you like going through struggle, if you like things to be hard, then keep telling yourself that. But if you don't have to. Tell yourself that it's easy for you because it is. You're a God. You can command it to be easy for you and it'll be easy for you. Realize that when you're doing techniques or you're efforting or whatever you're doing, make sure that you're doing it from a place of inspired action and not from a place of lack or having to. Okay. And then last but not least, know your worth and do things knowing that you're worthy. You're already deserving. There's nothing more you need to prove. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you guys today. And I'll see you in another couple of videos tomorrow.